Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play Kerbal Space Program series. For the next part of our moon base, we are going to launch this section. It's a big giant 5-inch tank with 2 adapters to 3.75 meters. The adapters weigh about 54 tons each. This weighs 230 tons each, by itself. Just the center part. The whole thing is extremely heavy. It's going to be probably the heaviest load we're going to launch. Of course, we're going to drain the fuel out and use it to launch so that we don't have to carry that mass all the way to the moon. And we'll have to somehow land this without destroying it, and I have no idea how to do that. But I will have probably another time lapse here while I try to figure it out. Okay, we've got this big giant thing down. And I think... we should be able to get this separated now. Not too much thrust. And separate. Destroy itself. That I guess that'll have to do for now. The other one Please don't crash into anything important. Okay, it's way over there. I suppose it should manage to kill itself. I will be right back. Alright, let's see if we can't swallow this big giant meal. We should probably go higher. Farther over. This is as high as we can go, it looks like. Oh, stop, stop. Going too far. Brake. Then unbrake. And let's align you a little bit better. If I can. May not be able to. It's not looking like it. It's like I'm a little bit stuck. Okay. Brake again. I think we can get out of this mess. We just need to hook some stuff up. That's a problem. Our lights are not as good on bigger objects. Let's see, leave the seat. This should be easier to connect up to since we can just stand here and grab things. Hopefully we can grab them. Maybe we can grab them. Let's get rid of the RCS thing. That might make things easier. Plug. Let's go ahead and dock them. That way we can raise the gear. Straight. You may not be. Connector. Plug it. Probably should have moved things a little bit better. Be a lot easier once we have the magnets. And I could just like stick it over them and eject them, wind them in. At least I hope it'll be easier. Plug. There we go. Eventually that thing will run out of fuel. And we just cracked her head open. Ugh, that hurt. Okay. After we get this docked, we can get rid of all the debris. I think that might count as debris since it doesn't have a control thing. So I've been waiting to do that. Board. 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 Board already? Thank you. Okay. Gear. Then let's retract them. That's going to get stuck. So let's not retract them just yet. First, let's see. Forward and back. Certain way. A little bit more. Let's see how that works. Let's give me the GUI. And we will do all that and see how that works. Okay. The longer ones are that one. Oh, that's just not good. Let's see, is this side the side thing correct? No, okay. Let's needs to go out. You are the inner ones, I think. That looks more like it. Finally that got done. Then the outer ones. Let's try that. I should probably rename these so I know which one I'm clicking on. I wish there was a way to set it to be exactly a certain length. Let's see. This will at least get us into the base. We can worry about the other stuff later. First, let's raise these legs. Getting this docked is going to be a major issue, but I will be back once we've gotten to the base and I've decided which side I want to dock it on. Okay, we've managed to drag this over here. Wasn't terribly bad. Not terribly. There was some kind of weird bug with some of the debris, so this is actually the third time I've drove this over here. The debris was somehow preventing me from saving and a whole bunch of other stuff. I couldn't switch back to the spaceport or anything. It wouldn't autosave. I don't know what happened with that. But we are here now, so we're going to start by, let's move, well, there's just not a good place for this. Okay, we'll move you way down here. We're going to just roll towards this a little bit, using mostly the slope, because this thing is very, very, very heavy. It would be bad for me to slam into this and knock it over. It would also be bad for the magnet to pull it over. So we don't want to get too close, but close enough that we can make that final meter or two. Let's see. Make sure that we're lined properly. That we're not going too fast. And brake. Brake some more. That might still be a bit too far over. Find out in a moment. First, it's hard to tell. Might indeed be a bit too far over. Let's set these to their lowest speed, and then slowly lower this. A little bit of slack might make up for the whatever. It'll probably be this that moves instead of this, depending on how strong the magnets on these are. These are from, I have no idea what these are from. I think they're from KW Rocketry. They're combination 2.5 and 3.75 meter docking ports, which is quite useful. I just want this to be like scraping right above the ground. We'll just lower it until it kisses, and then we'll retract it. A little bit. We do have these to help with the final bit of vertical stuff. So let's use them. This has to be very, very low to the ground to match up with all this other stuff. Extremely low. Okay, let's see how that works. And brake. Get you a little bit over. Get you a little bit over more. Brake, brake, camera, 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 brake. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, it seems to want to dock. It's trying to. I don't know if I have to do this part or not. I'm also not sure if I can do it like that. They both can be docked or not. Come on, dock. I know you want to. Let's see. Do I need to use the side wheels? Might. Ooh, that's not good. Let's see, a little bit more. Are they all the way down? They might be. Okay, that looks fine. Switch to this one. Don't know which one's which. Come on, you're like perfectly aligned now. What more could you possibly want? Seriously. From here. It's set, everything is. I don't know what it wants. Let's try lowering it a little bit. No, I don't think that's going to work. Okay. Lower this in some more. Dock already. Let's see, let's control from here and try another approach. Right, we need to lift these back up. And then probably, yeah, lift these back up. Or this. Please, Doc. I know you can do it. And brake. try that. Cheering all over the place. Vertical a little bit more. So all that slack is causing an issue. I think we're completely off target now. Oh, come on. It's trying to, I think. At least it looks like it's trying to. I mean, come on. What more could you need? They're like perfectly aligned. I will be back once this actually decides it likes each other. I got it! Finally! The docking alignment indicator showed me that I was a little bit off to the side, and I switched to the sideways wheels, moved like 3 inches, and it docked. Now then, I'm going to... let's see. Are they still connected? Yes. I want to charge the power up fully here. So I'll extend these. And I guess leave them here for a little bit. Or not. Probably just time lapse a little bit. Get that charged. Don't really need this once I get the people here, but we don't have any people here yet. I'm not sure what we're going to do next. We could send people. We could send power, which is actually going to be multiple missions. Is there another? Okay, so only that one broke off. Because we're going to be using nuclear power, the KSP interstellar nuclear power things. We'll also need a refinery at some point. What else? If we want to do the power, we'll have to have heat sinks. We'll want a science lab. That might... well, I guess we need power to run the science lab, so maybe we should do the power first. And I need to decide where I'm going to put them. Probably put the next one out this way, depending on what size it is. But I will be right back once this charges. Alright, let's see if we can do this. We'll unplug everything. Ew, that was a little bit wobbly. Please don't flip over. Close that. We are now controlling the wrong thing. And it is using electric charge probably to try to keep itself stable. There we go. I can unset a target. Set something else as the target. I don't know. Something like that. Whatever. We will get rid of that moment. Okay. We want to get the winches. GUI. Will that keep going? Sounds like it? Okay, good. Now then, full vertical. retract the sideways wheels. So we can get past those landing gear. And let's back up after we take off the brakes. That way. Too much torque. Okay. We'll just go park it back by the lander again. Lower ourselves to increase our stability. It's almost done. Waiting on those to finish before I switch to another vehicle. I'll just park it like right next to it. Assuming we can stop in time. Brake. Brake some more. And brake. Lock on the brakes. Lower these. That'll keep it from going anywhere. He can get back inside of his lander. This has lights on it. I should probably use them at some point. Right by the ladders. Looks actually kind of nice. Okay, let's switch back to this. Okay, that's going to be an issue with that if it keeps doing that all the time. Let's do this. Ooh, that's not good. Let's raise these and then lower the gear. Is it deploy? Okay, it's deploy. And we'll see how we are after that. Ooh, that's not good at all. Okay. So those are too low. I thought I checked that. Okay, we're going to retract these then. Please don't tip over. It'll be kind of hard for you to tip over with this big giant thing weighing you down. Are we on a slope or something that's the wrong way? What if we use the fuel balancer thing? Let's see. If we dump everything in this. Okay, that's one way. Highlight. Okay, yeah, it's that one. Transfer everything in this end too. That should weigh it down nicely. Though I guess we're not going to be connecting anything to that end. Gears seem a little bit odd. Might have some issues connecting stuff to this end, but it is actually touching the ground now, so it should be close enough. Might be an issue for future missions here. We might have to switch this out to something like the 3.75 millimeter tanks. This is a little bit oversized for most things that I can think of. Only on Eve would we might need something this big. Though I guess we could launch multiple smaller ones. That would increase the part count. Difficult decision. But I think that is going to be it for this episode. Like if you like, subscribe if you're not. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time!